IELTS Speaking Test Practice. Part 1. Introduction and Interview. Where is your hometown?
I'm from Milan in Italy.
What do you like most about your hometown?
Well, I really like the fact that it's quite peaceful and green. There are many parks and open spaces, which is nice.
Is there anything you would like to change about your hometown?
To be honest, I think the public transport could be improved. Sometimes the buses are not very reliable, so it's a bit difficult to get around.
Now, let's talk about reading. Do you enjoy reading?
Yes, I do, but not as much as I would like. I'm usually quite busy with studies, so I only read in my free time.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I'm quite interested in mystery novels and sometimes biographies. I find them really engaging.
Did you read a lot when you were a child?
Actually, yes. When I was younger, I was a big fan of adventure stories. I used to read them every night before bed.
IELTS Speaking Practice Part 2, Individual Long Turn. Now, I'm going to give you a topic. You have 1 minute to prepare, and then you should speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Here is your topic, and a piece of paper and pencil for notes. Describe a time you visited a new place. You can begin speaking now. I'll stop you after 2 minutes.
I'd like to talk about a trip to Hoi An in Vietnam. I went there about 2 years ago, during the summer holiday. I traveled there with my family, my parents and my younger sister. We stayed there for 4 days. Hoi An is a very old town, and it's famous for its beautiful lanterns and ancient buildings. The weather was quite hot and humid, but it was okay. During the day we walked around the old streets, visited some historic houses, and went to the market. My sister and I also took a boat trip on the river in the evening, which was very scenic because all the lanterns were lit up. What I really liked about Hoi An was the atmosphere. It was very charming and relaxed. The local food was also amazing. I tried tao lao, which is a traditional noodle dish, and it was delicious. However, it was also very crowded with tourists, which was a bit overwhelming sometimes. You had to be patient when walking or waiting to enter places. Overall, I felt very positive about this visit. It was a memorable experience because it was so different from my daily life. I enjoyed learning about the history and culture, and it was a great chance to spend quality time with my family. I would definitely recommend it to others.
IELTS Speaking Part 3, Two-Way Discussion. We've been talking about visiting a new place. Now, let's discuss some related questions about travel and new experiences. Why do you think people like to travel to new places?
I think there are several reasons. Firstly, people want to escape from their daily routine. They want a break from work or study. Secondly, traveling allows people to experience different cultures and see famous landmarks. For example, trying new food or seeing historical sites. It's both relaxing and educational.
What are the benefits of traveling for young people?
In my view, traveling can broaden their horizons. When young people travel, they can become more independent and confident. They have to solve problems like reading a map or asking for directions. Also, they can meet new people from other countries, which might help them improve their language skills and understand the world better.
Some people prefer to travel in groups, while others prefer to travel alone. What's your opinion?
That's an interesting question. I believe both have advantages. Group travel, especially with a tour, is often easier and safer. You don't have to worry about planning everything. On the other hand, traveling alone gives you more freedom. You can change your plans anytime. Personally, I prefer group travel because I enjoy sharing experiences with friends or family.
Do you think tourism has more positive or negative effects on a place?
That's a complex issue. On the positive side, tourism brings a lot of money to local businesses and creates jobs. This can help improve the local economy. However, there are also negative effects. Sometimes, popular places become too crowded and polluted. Also, the cost of living can increase for local people. So, I think it's a mix of both. It's important to manage tourism carefully.
This is the end of IELTS speaking test. Thank you.